There comes a moment in life when you stop to look around and realize that not all company is equal. Some people sharpen you, others dull your edge. Some lift you higher, others keep you grounded in chains made of laughter, routine, and comfort that kills. Not all smiles are safe. Not every friend is for your future. He who walks with the wise will become wise, not because wisdom is contagious, but because wisdom changes the air. It shifts how you speak, how you think, how you breathe. When you walk with the wise, your spirit no longer settles for what it used to. Because you see, you're not just shaped by your decisions. You're shaped by the environment that makes those decisions feel normal. And your circle is your environment in disguise. You've felt it before. The urge to play small because dreaming big made someone else uncomfortable. The need to hide your wins because someone always finds a way to turn your growth into guilt. The times you had an idea burning in your chest, but stayed silent because the room wasn't built for fire. There's a reason the eagle doesn't fly with pigeons. Not because it thinks it's better, but because its wings were made for storms, not sidewalks. Its mind was built for mountaintops, not crumbs. If you want to become more, you cannot surround yourself with less. Wisdom has a sound. It's quiet, not loud. Calm, not chaotic. It doesn't shout over others. It just walks in truth and waits for those ready to listen. But here's the catch. Wisdom won't force you to rise. It will call you, whisper to you, show you glimpses. But the climb is yours. And the first step is this: leave the circle that keeps you circling. You know what I'm talking about. The people who never talk about ideas, only about others. The ones who love your struggle, but feel threatened by your peace. The ones who cheer when you're down, but grow silent when you win. They're not evil, they're just stuck. And if you stay too long, you will be too. Because the truth is, comfort isn't always a couch. Sometimes it's a friend who never challenges you. Sometimes it's laughter that hides emptiness. Sometimes it's loyalty that was never tied to your purpose. You were not created to fit in where you don't grow. And growth doesn't come from noise. It comes from alignment. So look around. Are the people in your life pushing you closer to purpose or pulling you into pause? Do they talk about the future or always pull you back to the past? Do they water your ideas or poke holes in every dream before it even breathes? Because iron sharpens iron, but glass only shatters under pressure. And if your circle can't handle your strength, you'll spend your life pretending to be soft. Walk with the wise, not because they know everything, but because they make you want to know more. Because they remind you of who you're becoming, not who you used to be. Wisdom isn't about age, it's about awareness. Awareness of time, of consequences, of vision beyond the moment. And the wise, they don't need to impress you. They're not addicted to validation. They don't compete because their battle is internal. That's who you need around you. People who discipline their thoughts, people who apologize when they're wrong, people who are still learning, not people who act like they've arrived. Because if you're the smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. If you're always the strongest one in your group, you're not growing, you're maintaining. And life doesn't reward maintenance, it rewards movement, even slow movement, even silent progress, even painful shifts. Sometimes the most powerful decision you'll make is to stop answering calls from the version of you that doesn't belong to your future. The wise aren't just teachers, they're mirrors. They reflect what's possible when you stop making excuses. When you walk with them, something in you wakes up. Your words change, your posture changes, your appetite changes. You start to crave meaning over noise, direction over distraction. But here's the hard truth. Not everyone around you will like your evolution. Some will call it pride. Some will say you've changed, as if that's an insult. But the seed cannot apologize for becoming a tree. The tree does not feel guilty for no longer fitting in the pot it started in. You outgrow people, and that's okay. Growth is not betrayal, it's alignment. And when you walk with the wise, you realize something else. You don't need many, you just need real. One voice of clarity is worth more than 100 voices of confusion. One person who challenges you to think bigger can undo years of small thinking. So protect your circle like your life depends on it, because it does. You're not just choosing friends, you're choosing frequency, you're choosing focus, you're choosing the ceiling you will live under. Because if you walk with the wise, you will become wise. But if you walk with the stagnant, you will sink in stillness. So today, not tomorrow, audit your circle, not with judgment, with honesty. Ask yourself, does this connection serve my calling? Does this conversation feed my spirit or drain it? Does this relationship grow my mind or shrink it? Your future is too important to leave in the hands of convenience. Your destiny is too sacred to share with everyone who simply stayed around the longest. Make the cut, make the shift, make the walk. Even if it's lonely at first, wisdom will meet you on the road. And when you arrive, you'll wonder why you didn't start walking sooner.